Hey there, good morning. Welcome to the JeepSolid garage. So this is Wednesday morning live stream, Coffee with Dale. Just gotta get my tablet set up here so I can see your guys' comments. So what I try to do is if you're new here, Wednesday mornings, 9 o'clock, I like to do a quick live stream. Gives me a chance to connect with you guys. And then I have my regular edited videos on Fridays. So this is just kind of a fun time to hang out. I've got a little bit of work to do on PJ. So yeah, I have to get the transmission back in this guy. And I'd like to get it done this morning. Today for sure. Putting it in by myself, it's going to be a bit of a hassle trying to rustle it in there because it's heavy and awkward. And then you can't see where the input shaft is going. So it makes it a little tough. So I'm actually in the process of filming an episode while I do this. You're off today, aren't you? Yeah, my daughter just texted me. She should be watching the live stream. Let's see, Frank's here, Fernando, Bill, good morning, everybody. Grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's get to work. I'll try to check in on comments periodically. But honestly, I need to just get to work on this transmission. I'll bring you guys down there with me and just kind of set the camera up so you guys can kind of watch, see what I'm doing. I got your back, Dale. Work away. Bronco Solid, it sounds like he'll be doing the narrating or the watching the chat for me. Trying to find a little tripod to set you guys on because my big tripod over here is not going to work because we got to crawl under the Jeep. Peanut Gallery Chief. Just getting things set up here, so bear with me here. Mr. Black Bear 707, good morning. So, yeah, as I mentioned, if you're just now tuning in, this is my live stream on Wednesday mornings. Chance to hang out, check in with you guys. And I'm going to be working on the transmission on this Project Jeep. You guys can kind of get a little front row seat while I film because I'm filming an episode at the same time. There we go. Got my little tripod put together for you guys so you can fit under the Jeep. Get to see how the sausage gets made. That's an awkward comment. Anyways, sorry for all the movement here. There we go. They're saying, man, try to keep you. What? Alrighty, so where am I at now? Transmission's ready to go back in the Project Jeep. Clutch is all in. I need to film. I guess I'll just park you guys down there and get to it. Let me get my gloves on. Let me pull some things out here. I like these gloves. They're like 8 mil. So they last for quite a while. I think I've gone through, this is my second set on this entire clutch job. So not bad. I gotta go grab my grease. I need to grease up the shaft, the input shaft of the transmission before I put it in the clutch. Let's grab the grease. I just had a funny thought. You guys see where I keep my grease now, so in the future when I'm looking for something, you guys might be able to say, I'll be like, looking for the grease. They'll be like, oh, Dale, it's in that top shelf on the right-hand side. You guys will know where it's at. But I am going to park you guys under the Jeep here. And we'll try to get you to where you can see what's going on. What's going on? But yeah, you'll get there's the transmission. There's my finger. Transmission. I need to park you guys where I can still film, but also work. This is where having a lift would come in super handy. Lighting, tools in the way. So I gotta have you guys like out of the way, but you don't want to be behind the leaf spring. There's a view of the muffler, the tailpipe. It's a great view, huh? Well, you won't have that view for long. Yeah, I gotta just bring you guys out. Sorry, just trying to... Yeah, it's only took 15 minutes. Very simple. Something took 15 minutes. Cool. All right. Input shaft, throb bearing. You just get a view of the back of my head, huh? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move you guys over there. Live streaming is making things take longer. That's okay though. There you go. I'm all washed out. That's okay. Okay, I need my other camera. If you guys wonder, I got this empty bottle down here. If you're ever working on something under your car, like this is actually super nice. Called a mechanic's pillow. So you're working on something and you're just tired of holding your head up. Yeah, Jason and I came up with that idea. Mechanic's pillow. We're gonna patent it, I think. Alrighty. Because I need to film this side real quick. Autofocus. Can't hardly see. Clutch is all installed. Transmission. Transmission is ready to go back in. All we gotta do is get a little bit of grease on the input shaft here, where this goes into the pilot bearing. Our throwout bearing is replaced, and videos on all this is actually linked in the description below, a whole video series on how to do this. Let's see. Joby, GorillaPod, check. This is why doing a repair video like this makes the project take, I estimate, 3 times longer is kind of what I've come up with all the filming and camera angles and lighting and making sure things aren't blurry. And you know, it's fun. I like hanging out with you guys. I like posting these videos. I like getting the comments and helping people out. So it's kind of fun. And it's a good hobby, makes a little income for me. But yeah, as far as just doing repairs, makes it 3 times as long. Because all those little things that you got to get a shot of this, a shot of that. You got to set the camera up. It's just, yeah, it makes it take a while. Okay, I think I have a little brush in here. Yes. Record. A little bit of grease on this. That's enough. You get the idea. Hello? Hello. How you doing?
Good, what about you?
Good. I'm live streaming right now.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hi, people.
My daughter says, hi, people. What's up?
I was just going to say I finished reading my DMV book for the second time.
You finished reading your DMV book?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Pretty fancy. Just getting some grease on the splines here because we want we don't want the shaft dry. Can't really see the top, but we'll assume it's good. Don't want too much, so it's just falling off of there, but enough. All right, that should do. Get my grease out of the way. Okay. Step 124,682. I'm gonna put the transmission back in. This is gonna be a pain. I actually think I'm gonna set my camera up on time lapse because this is going to take quite a while trying to get the input shaft lined up. Ugh. Boy, that lighting is harsh. That'll work. I'm working on my other camera here. See, like all I did was grease up the transmission input, and now I'm setting up another camera angle. That's what it's all about. We got 20 people watching right now. Good morning, everybody. If you're new here, this is my Wednesday live stream. This gives me a chance to connect with you guys, say hi. You can watch me work a little bit, film a little bit. And then my regular videos on Fridays. Gosh, I don't want to be all washed out. Yeah, that is not my face. There we go, that'll work. Except it is not focused on me. There we go, that'll work. All right, transmission is all set. Input shaft is greased up. We can go ahead and shimmy this into place. I think I'm gonna just put you guys on time lapse because it's gonna take me a while to shimmy this into place on my own. It's a little bit of a battle. Much better with two people. My transmission jack down here will definitely help, but let's give it a shot. Get a little B-roll. Oh. Alrighty. Now, yeah, I really need to put this on manual focus, and lighting should be fine. That's empty. Try to get my light up here. Okay. Oh, manual focus. A lot of times if you're time-lapsing or something, manual focus is very helpful because if your camera is trying to go in and out of focus, it makes it hard. Oops, didn't want to record that. There we go. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this other camera in focus. This is all the struggles of a YouTuber. The day in the life of a YouTuber, auto repair YouTuber. Where is my button? There it is. Oh great, now I need to find, where is time lapse? No, I'm just gonna record it and I'll time lapse it later. There we go. Alrighty, let's pull the transmission into place. Transmission jack works pretty good. You know, I should probably get this light off the clutch. So maybe that'll help you guys see. See, everything's out of the way of the transmission. This is where, yeah, having a helper would be super handy. I'm actually gonna have to drop the engine down a little bit to make this work. Oh, and the exhaust, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Could really use some help. My exhaust is disconnected, but I've got it on a jack stand down here. But it's a little bit in the way. So I'm gonna let it kind of hang down here a bit. There we go. Okay, transmission needs to go up a smidge. And yeah, I think there's no way I'm gonna get it in with the let's see. This is super loud. I want earmuffs. Wrestling the beast. That's what we're doing. You guys are probably providing some awesome tips like, hey, if you do this, it'll slide in much easier. Da 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 da. I can't see your comments. I'm just working away. Oh, Dale, don't do that. What are you doing? Yep, engine's gonna have to come down. Where are you guys at? Oh, you're up there. I'll move you guys. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. See, exhaust is still in the way a little bit. It's actually coming forward easier than it came out. This is where it gets tricky, where you can't see what you're doing. Input shaft into clutch. Needs to come to the passenger side. I wonder if the engine is moved a little bit. Really don't want to stick my fingers, you can see, inside of the scissor jack here on this transmission jack. Input shaft's going in. See if I can get that on camera. That's a good shot. Hang on, I'm gonna grab my camera. So that's a good shot right there. If I see a good shot, to try to capture it. And this is the battle of getting the transmission seated properly, the input shaft into the center of the clutch there. But your bell housing's in the way here, so it makes it tough to see that the input shaft is going in correctly. Alrighty. It'd be funny if I left a light up there in the bell housing. What do we got? 23 people watching, 7 thumbs up. I don't see any comments right now, but I'm sure Jason's taking care of comments. Yeah, see, now I totally can't see. I think it's centered. Other battle is going to be that the crank is lined up. I should mention that too. And the other part of the problem is that the splines on the crank are lined up, or actually the splines on the clutch disc. Might have to turn the engine over by hand, which I'll show you guys how to do. Oh, maybe it'll just slide right in. Making progress. Yeah, 2 people would definitely be easier. I'm gonna get this exhaust out of my way now. There we go. Everything on this side looks pretty good. Let me come around over there, make sure everything looks good over there. I'll check in with you guys here in a second. All my lines are clear. The crank position sensor wiring is out of the way. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. There's my knee. We're partway there. Yeah, as I mentioned, this is where, so the splines on the clutch, the splines on the clutch disc need to line up with the input shaft on the transmission. Check a few comments here. JeepSolid's talking like mad. What brand of 3/8 inch wrench 18 volt? Never had a 90. Sounds awesome. Imagine troubleshooting that noise. What's that noise? It's a light. Okay, that's when I left the light in there. Oh yes, it does. It's a Jeep. Should we title this video, Watch as YouTuber Drops Transmission on Himself Live? Yes, I actually thought about that. Or watch as YouTuber cuts his finger off with a scissor jack transmission. Oh. And then I had another thought. So yeah, I dropped the transmission on myself. I'm trapped under there. I guess if I could reach this phone, I could call for help, call 911, but if I couldn't reach this, the funny thing would be Jason, or JeepSolid, he'd be like, oh, like Dale's in trouble. His family doesn't know he's in trouble in the garage. I'm watching a live stream. So Jason could actually call 911 for me. My buddy needs help. He's in his garage. So yeah, there's a little safety measure, a little safety tip. If you're working underneath the car and just live stream it and you get in trouble, you can be like, hey. If anybody's watching, nobody's watching. You're just sitting there drowning. Haha, looks like it's going in. It does, actually. I don't know what he was belly aching about. Looks easy. Yeah. LOL, buddy system. Yeah, looks like it's going in easy so far, but honestly, we got the easy part done. It's that 80, 90% of the way there so far. That's the easy part. Now it's that last, getting that clutch disc aligned with the crank so it'll just slip right in. Sometimes you actually have to put some of the long bolts in on the sides of the transmission to kind of pull it together. I don't know if you saw my video of me removing the transmission. I had to get under there and like kick on it with my foot. It's just, it's just jammed in there tight. So to get it back in jammed tight, it's just a pain. But anyways, it's going smooth. Let's keep at it. Where do I want to put you guys? I think I just want to work on the same side. I'll put you guys back down where you were. And we'll get back to it, see if I can pull this in the rest of the way. AX15 transmission installation. It's funny, I was watching a car show last night where they were putting a transmission in. And I was like, oh, how funny. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. There we go. We'll put you guys right there. All right, let's get back at it. I like somebody's comment, looks easy. I don't know what you're belly aching about. But yeah, what was I going to say about that? I don't know. I was going to say something. Oh, in my edited videos, if I run into trouble or parts are hard to do, I try to mention that in my videos. I try to be realistic. Like, yeah, this part can be hard, can be troublesome. Because if something is difficult, I want people to know. I don't want them to think it just goes in like butter. Okay, I'm gonna where's my, so there's these studs. Oh, I can't see with these glasses on. My glasses are fogging up. We've got the easy 90% of it done. Now it's the super hard 10%. Trying to get this dust cover, debris shield, whatever it's called, I don't know, roughly in place. Oh, there's a name for it. What's that called? The flywheel cover. Bell housing cover. Bell housing cover do-jobber. I really need somebody on the other side of this. I don't know what does a transmission weigh? Transmission and transfer case. 200 pounds, 180. Oh, it needs to go that way. because that bolt goes there. This is where I need my mechanic's pillow. Seriously, getting tired of holding my head up. Oh. Move you guys a little bit. Grab my mechanic's pillow. Ah. Way better. But I am gonna have to, I think it needs to go up more. I think it's just angled wrong. Oh, it's the other thing is you gotta get the angle right. So, got a block of wood back here. Which I need to get jammed in there. Because it looks to me like the tail of the transmission is just hanging down too far. Because if the angle isn't right, it won't go in. How does that look? Ooh, that may have done it. No. My bolt's not lined up. Oh, it is. Sweet. Let me check to see if that... We might. Yeah, I think we made progress. Ugh. Bolt. Transmission. Go together. Yeah, let me grab that on camera. All these little steps need to be documented. Properly documented. Ah. I don't know if you guys can hear me over there. I'm just talking, assuming you can. And once things are lined up and it looks like it's going together nicely, we're actually going to take a bolt here. Sorry if you're out of focus. Oh, come on, focus. So once it looks like it's going together nicely, we're actually going to take a bolt here and feed it through the bell housing into the engine and see if it'll kind of help pull it together. See if that got it. So once it looks like it's going together nicely, we're actually going to take a bolt here and feed it through the bell housing into the engine. That'll work. That one looks like it's kind of going in. get the other one on the other side. What size socket is this? What do we got here? Where's my socket kit? Ugh. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna set this bolt over there by you guys. There's your bolt. You guys can put that one in on that side for me. Thank you. And I will see if this one will thread it all. Where'd it go? All right, let me come around and try that side. Ugh. Oops. Sorry, I dropped you guys. Sorry, I dropped you. You win the gold medal of the week. For what? Oh, hey, somebody offered a super chat. Who was that? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the help. I asked you guys to put this bolt in, though. Come on, falling down on your job. I can't see who did that super chat, but I'm sure Jason was on it. Ah. And I will look back to see who gave that super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, this bolt goes in. So we're lined up. We just need to come forward more without cutting my fingers off. Gotta reach my hand around the top to see what kind of gap I got up there. Seems pretty straight. Oh, I think that bolt grabbed. I think the bolt grabbed. And it's like, yes, it's appropriately cross-threaded. No, that feels good. Yeah, once you get these bolts started, you can... oh, somebody made a comment. I've got to get back to my real job, LOL. Thank you, Major... what was it? Major Weakness? Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next time. Friday, right? So I gotta get a shot of this. I'm gonna grab my camera. And this is the part where I really appreciate my patrons that help me buy gear, because here's an example, right? Working, nasty, oil, dirty. And I'm using a really technical, precision filming piece of equipment. A lot of times they don't go hand in hand. Dirt and grime and technology. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So we've got one bolt on each side of the transmission threaded in now. Now we can use these to kind of help us pull it into place. Sorry for the camera angle, but it is hard to film and narrate and work all at the same time. Sometimes I like to, if I'm going for a shot like that, I'll actually watch it. I'll go back and just make sure I got the shot, what I was trying to do. So we've got one bolt on each side of the transmission threaded in now. Now we can use these to kind of help us pull it into place. Sorry for the camera angle, but it is hard to film, narrate, and work. Shows me struggling with the wrench. That's funny. But that's part of the job. We've got one bolt on each side. This one feels like it's threaded in. Yeah. Just want it going together evenly, so I'm going to go around to the other side and tighten up the other one. See, you guys could be tightening up this side for me, but no. But that's one advantage of my job. This is not my real job. But one advantage of my real job is I'm off Wednesdays. I have time to do this. I don't know what you guys can even see. Oh, there I am. Just trying to tighten up this other side, which I thought grabbed a hold. But try moving the transmission a little bit. There we go. This one does not feel like it's grabbed a hold anymore. Come on. Need the transmission pushed forward. No. Yeah, I need it shimmied some direction, but I'm not sure which way to go. It kind of feels like it's in place. Let me grab you guys. Oh. This is the 10% battle now. Yeah, who made that super chat? Who was that? Major Weakness. Awesome. Thank you, Major Weakness. $5. That's cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. See what we can do here. I just don't think this side is grabbed on. No, I don't think so. I want to bring the jack up a little bit more because I need just a little different angle. So plug your ears. This is going to be loud. There we go. Sometimes just a little change in your angle. I should film that or just talk about it. Where's my camera? I grabbed my camera. When I took the transmission out, I spent enough time on my side like this that afterwards my hips hurt. There we go. So I just used my transmission jack to kind of jack it up just a little bit more because not only do you have to have it lined in straight, but the transmission angle has to line up with the angle of the engine so they go in together. So it's a little tricky. It's tricky to rock around the fucking time. It's tricky. Sorry I kicked you guys, but I need to move the transmission a little bit. No. Come on. And get you guys out of the way. In the house, he should make a branded JeepSolid shop pillow as a joke. Yeah, no joke. There's my pillow right there. It's this works absolutely perfect. Actually, I think I probably could. Linked in my videos, like I think if you're watching on mobile device or something, there's like t-shirts and hats and stuff listed down there. I could actually put a JeepSolid pillow with the logo on it, but this is just this works perfect because it's kind of cushy, so it feels really good on the head. The shop pillow, don't underestimate it. It feels like it should grab right there. Yep, I think it just did. Woohoo! I think this other bolt grabbed on. We'll get it appropriately cross-threaded. And then we'll be on the home stretch. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, got it. Where's my camera? Oh. And there we go. Got one bolt on each side threaded in appropriately, so we can just pull it together now. I have no idea if that shot worked or not, but we'll just go with it. Oh, that's awesome. My arms are getting tired, but I think I got it. Just gonna go tighten up the other side real quick. May as well take you guys with me. And this is actually honestly going a lot smoother than I was prepared for. I was prepared for this to be an absolute nightmare. Where's my ratchet? My fancy ratchet. Jason convinced me to get this thing, and I'm so glad I did. Thank you, Jason. Good call. There we go. Let me double check some things. Let's see. You also want to make sure you don't get anything pinched in between your transmission, obviously. Yeah, gosh, everything looks good. Wow. That went so much better than I was prepared for. Very cool. One bolt in each side. And the side looks all good. That's awesome. So I guess we don't have to change the title of this video to YouTuber drops transmission on his head. Whew. Let's see. So I come back here, read your chat a little bit. Don't jinx yourself. Things can still go sideways. Yep, absolutely. This is going a lot smoother than I was prepared for. Yeah, me too, JeepSolid. Those Milwaukee ratchets are the bomb.com. Yes, I have it linked in the description below. If you don't have one, highly recommend. I mean, they're not perfect. They only have, I don't know what the torque specification is on them of how many foot-pounds it'll break loose, but just for those, you're undoing like, these 12 bolts, it just makes it so much faster. Yeah, don't jinx it. I'll be tearing into my transmission out and putting a new one in this weekend. These new videos have been a good help. Great. You're welcome, Ethan. I'm glad they helped. Yeah, gosh. This Friday video, honestly, I don't know what it's going to be about. It could be on doing this install. It could be on the throwout bearing and not the clutch master cylinder, the slave cylinder, all that. The difference between an internal slave cylinder on this, because this is a 92 versus my other Jeep's a 94. The 94 has an external slave cylinder, which is super handy, and some people do a modification where they take the internal slave cylinder and put it on the outside, which I did not do. You might have that linked. I do. The Milwaukee ratchet is linked. Yes, I believe so. It's listed in my favorite tools. All right. So where are we at here? We are an hour in. So that's probably good. I'm going to be tinkering around in here a bit more. It went on sale for $99 when I got it. Normally is something I missed. So yeah, I just got to finish up with the clutch, the position sensor, the shift lever, the shifter, the speed sensor, some wiring, the venting. Oh, I got to put the drive shafts back on, all that kind of stuff. But we're an hour in here, so I think that's good for a live stream today. But I will see you guys on Friday, okay? This was a fun one, went much smoother than I was expecting. And yeah, that was from Major Weakness. Thank you very much for the super chat, $5 super chat. Appreciate the support. Thank you guys, and have a good day. I'll catch you Friday.